Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Minecraft. I just got back from break, and during the break there were some contributions, so as you can see I'm wearing the Gunner glasses now, which is awesome. Thank you guys for the support on this stream. Papa Vera did not drop during the break, surprisingly enough. That's a good thing. Of course, there may be monsters coming after me when nighttime hits, so I have to be sure to sleep, because this has been about a 25-minute break, and therefore, time has elapsed to the point where, you know, these monsters might actually try to spawn and kill me. Because I didn't sleep. Let's see what Papa Vera was up to during the break and if he's made progress or not. In addition, Spartan King just did 100-bit cheer. He said, alright, I'll have to settle for second place now, I guess. So Spartan King with that 100-bit cheer, first of all, thank you for that, is the second highest cheer of the week so far. Thank you, Spartan King. Alright, so Papa Vera's over here. And what happened here? What the hell? There was a tree that's missing now. There's like saplings sitting around. That's weird. So, okay. He fixed what I screwed up, which is good. Right? Because I completely screwed this up. So he has the column of 8. Another column of 8. And then he made the 5 boxes. Let me get my Twitter open to see the diagram here. Let's see here. Links. I have to open this back up again. Okay. Let's see. I'm not exactly sure what step we're at. It looks to me like he built these cells. This is what he was supposed to do. He's going to build these cells. And a way to get over them, see? Which is good. Somehow cows got in here. I don't know how they got in here, but there's cows in here now. But I'm not sure what step we're on and what I should be helping with right now. Let's see. Okay, I think he's typing. So he's putting down torches and gates and carpeting. And the carpeting allows you to jump over the edges. That's right. It says white carpet allows you to jump across fencing, but mobs cannot. He's making the tree farm part. We get animals to spawn. We can use them as part of the farm. That's cool. All right. And he's setting up the gates. Yeah, he's putting down everything here. See that? Small 5x5 areas will need to place dyed sheep in. 2 to 3 in each pen is enough. The wide area below it are for white sheep. So white sheep in this area to the right, this long, like, rectangular section. And then dyed sheep of different colors in the left-hand side. That's interesting. Laverty says I look good with the glasses. Well, thank you. So everyone's doing a Phil Bruh meme right now. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Okay. He's the next wide area below that, which is over here. To the left will be for a cobblestone generator. To the right is a large pen for cows. You'll need a lot of leather. We'll start with a simple pen. The original design for a simple auto leather farm won't work on bedrock. I may look into trying simple automated design later on that works with bedrock. He says, as of now, there's a bug where you continuously breed the same animals in shorter successions than it's supposed to be. So you really only need 2 cows to breed them, wait for a minute, and then breed again. Before long, you'll have tons of cows. I recommend to maintain 24 cows, breed them, and kill 12 adults. If you have enough wheat, you can feed baby cows about 12 wheat, and they instantly grow, and you can breed them. Okay. So, I thought we were doing a villager spawner. Apparently now this is something completely different. I'm not even kidding. I thought we were working on a villager spawner. I guess not. By the way, where'd my bed go? I have no bed. My bed is missing. I have to get it. There we go. So we're not doing a villager spawner. The whole time I thought we were doing a villager spawner, and apparently we're not. Okay. We're doing something completely different. I mean, as long as it's useful, I don't mind. But I don't know what this is gonna be then. Looks like we're gonna have sheep, we're gonna have cows, we're going to have crops, apparently. Okay. I guess we're going to see. All right. So, it looks like we need to see, I don't know how long this is. Let me see something. This is... We'll finish the villager breeder as soon as we finish the tree farm. So this is a tree farm? That's what this is? Someone impersonating Papa Vera just tipped me $1.30 and said, shout out to Equilibrium and R Breezy. Thank you for the tip, whoever you may be. However, I know you're not really Papa Vera, because Papa Vera's in the game playing. So obviously that's not him tipping me right now. But I still appreciate the support. Also, Colzer just subscribed to the channel. Thank you, Colzer, for the sub. I appreciate that. Alright, so... It looks like we need to make a pen that ends right here, halfway through this. Okay? So that's going to be right here. Right there. I need to grab fencing. But we're going to do a fence that goes there. Okay. Oh, a sheep showed up. Don't we need sheep? Holy crap, a sheep showed up out of nowhere. The problem is I don't have any food to lure it. Here's some fencing. So, okay. So right here. Oh, what the hell? It's not fencing. Right there. Yeah. That's a pen for a different kind of cow. So we got that pen done now. That's good. These carpets are useful. You could jump over everything, huh? Alright, so he's beginning to do a farm. What he's doing here is he's going to make a farm. And what this is going to be is, oh my god, so many plots. 3x3 squares in the ground. 2 blocks away from the fence. 1 block apart from each other. Like this. And this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 of these. Holy crap. So my shovel's probably going to break here. If you want, you can get the wheat and lure the animals to the pens. I mean, I guess I could. There are quite a lot of sheep wandering around. What the? There's quite a lot of sheep wandering around here. I'm sure I could get the cows into where they need to be. 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we need to do 3 more of these. I'll do this till my shovel breaks. Oh, the cow jumped in. Oh, shit. Damn it. The cow jumped right in. What a nut. There we go. We have a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, never mind. I thought it was only 6. It's 7. It fit. I was going to say, I'd be stupid if it didn't fit. So obviously, I screwed up even worse than I thought I did. Spartan King just cheered. He said, help me pick a flavor. Black cherry, wild berry, lime, or pineapple. Not a fan of, like, pineapple artificial flavoring. Lime, wild berry, or black cherry. I would eliminate wild berry. So either lime or black cherry. Right now I'm in a lime mood. I would say lime. But black cherry is also good. What the? Again, I fell in a hole. I'm quite clumsy. Stumbling about here. Some slowdown. You guys seen the slowdown on the stream? The frame rate's chopping up. The game can't handle the 2-player co-op. Oh, shit. Well, I'll finish this one with my hand. So if I grab wheat, that should attract, I believe, both the cows and the sheep. And then maybe I can start getting them into the pens they need to be in. Alright, so I need to grab some wheat. I'll go get some wheat. Grab these items too, so they're out of the way. Okay. Alright. Let's do it. Let's get that wheat. How am I doing? I'm doing well, Gravity Plate. Thank you for asking. having a nice relaxing day in Minecraft. It's a good way to end the week. Have a nice relaxing stream. At the same time, later tonight I'm playing Modern Warfare Remastered, which is not going to be chill. It's probably going to be full of rage because I'm playing on hardened difficulty, which seems to be quite difficult. So I guess we'll see how that goes tonight. But at least now I get to relax a bit. Are these glasses comfy? I would say so. They're pretty comfy. I'm not used to wearing glasses, but they're pretty comfy for glasses, I would say. Okay, I need wheat. Here we go. Hopefully that attracts both of them. I put these saplings away. I don't need them. Toss them up there to my really messed up inventory. Okay. And what I should do... There was a sheep loose over here near the back gate, and I could just bring that with me by using the wheat, right? What's my favorite flavor of soda? Probably just like standard cola is my favorite flavor. I mean, I like certain flavored sodas like grape or orange or stuff like that, but I think just standard cola is my favorite. Gravity Places, thank you for entertaining us with streams. Thank you for watching the stream and supporting the stream. I appreciate that. What is my vision range, near or far? My problem is my distance vision. My distance vision ain't so hot. And so I have glasses for when I'm driving, and I'm going to be going like long distances. And like driving on the highway, I need to wear glasses because my distance vision is not great. Look at this sheep kicking his heels up. What's my actual like vision rating? I have no idea. Here's another one. Nice, I'm attracting all these wild sheep. Trevor says he likes the cola flavored gummies that are shaped like a Coke bottle. I have never had those. I've seen them many times. I never tried them. I wonder if they actually taste like real cola. Spartan King Cheery said, good choice. Lime is nice and refreshing. It was the only one I hadn't tried yet. What are you having there? What exactly are we talking about? Come on in, sheep. Come on in. Very good. Red Spider-Man cheered. He said, see you later. I have to do stuff. Have a nice chilled stream. Thank you very much, Red Spider-Man. Good to see you today. All right, now. They're in here. They're good. The cow, I need to get into one of these areas. Wait, which one does the cow go into? Exactly. So the small area is a cobblestone generator. This is going to be a cobblestone generator here. This area is going to be the cow pen. But we have no way to get cows into it because we don't have a gate. So I need to make a gate or get a gate and make a way in, and then I can lure the cows into the cow pen. Okay. I'll work on that. I'm going to have to go get a gate. Let me make sure there's not one in the box here. Oops. You sheep, you chill out. Yes, cows are in the big pen over there in the back. That's correct. Oh, you have extra gates? Cool. I'll take an extra gate. Or if you just want to put a gate over there, that's fine. And then I can lure the cows to it. One or the other. There we go. Thank you. So, I guess we'll just do the back, like at the back over here. That way you can just walk them across the flat ground. We'll put a gate right here. It open so I can just lure them right in. Few cheers here. Jumpstar06 cheer. He said, you talked about how arcades died out in your later stream. Could you personally see them making a random comeback in the future? It seems things in the 90s somehow make their way back into the modern day culture. First of all, when I say arcades died out, I don't necessarily mean all arcades. What I actually mean by that is competitive arcades. Like an arcade that was built you could play competitive Street Fighter in. Those are dead completely. Arcades still exist. You can go like a Dave & Buster's, or there's other chain arcades you go to. There are individual arcades you can go to, and most of them, what they are ticket redemption centers now. You play one of those games of skill or one of those shooter games. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily about competition anymore. It's just about having fun. For example, there's a round one arcade and bowling alley right at our local mall over here that Kat and I have been to a few times, and usually we just play the ticket games and stuff while we're there. But it's not like the old days where people actually went to arcades for competitive play. That doesn't really exist anymore. So arcades didn't necessarily die. They just changed. They evolved. In the 90s, most arcades were highly into bringing people in for a competitive gameplay. And now it's not like that anymore, because now all the games are played at home, right? All competitive fighting games are played at home because they're all on consoles. No one's going to arcades to play those games. The only thing that would bring people out, I feel, in droves to play at arcades again would be if there was something that was exclusive to an arcade. Back then, you could not play competitive fighting games at home. They just weren't good enough. Their home consoles weren't good enough to have that style of game, right? Now they are. Time to sleep. Okay. So if there was something that was so revolutionary that you could only play it in an arcade, then arcades might see an uptick again. But now technology has advanced so much that video games pretty much are played all the time at home, and there's no jump in technology between what you would play in an arcade and what you play at home. You know what I mean? Would I ever want an original Street Fighter 2 arcade machine for my home? I wanted that for the longest time, no lie. Like, I really desired to have a Street Fighter 2 arcade machine at my place so that I could have my friends come over and play against me and all of that. And at one point, I was dabbling in the idea of getting it for my place in Connecticut or whatever. But it never happened, and now, absolutely not. Like, what would I do, play against myself? You know, and I'm not going to have people come over to my house to play Street Fighter like that, you know? Like, that was something for one of my younger days, but not anymore. I don't have that desire anymore. Spartan King Cheery says, it's a Truly brand hard seltzer. Basically sparkling water with 5% alcohol per 12-ounce can. Very nice. I was wondering what your flavors you were mentioning. I was figuring you're probably picking some kind of a beverage. So that's awesome. Truly brand. Never heard of Truly brand, but then again, I don't really look for that stuff. Okay, so there might be some more sheep around here or cows around here that I can lure in here. I think that I had seen some. So I'm going to do a quick walk around the village and in the village and see if I can lure anyone in there. By the way, you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to make another gate. This way I don't have to keep walking around the village. I'm going to put another gate right. Epic fail immediately. Okay. Here we go. What? R.D. Mercer tipped me $1 saying there's a book on Amazon trolling me. It's called DSP and the Quest for the Golden Boar. I never heard about it. For my knowledge is the legality of using someone's likeness is that if you actually call them exactly the same thing and it's a very similarity to someone's likeness and you use it without permission to make money, yeah, that's completely illegal. But I doubt this has anything to do with me. And I don't care. Okay. So, are there any sheep or any cows in town that aren't the ones that the villagers use? Because remember, the villagers use some of them. There's a pig stuck up there. That's not what I'm looking for. I thought I had seen some animals just kind of wandering around town at one point. I could be mistaken, or maybe they escaped by now. One of them had climbed all the way up and got killed. Remember, it was a sheep that had gone all the way up a tower and splatted on the bottom. That was pretty disgusting, but it happens. Another pig. Darn. I'm looking for sheep, and I'm finding all pigs. Sheep and cows. Yeah, see, this cow, I believe this belongs to a villager, so I don't want to steal it. We have a bunch of horses. Oh, I found one. Here's a stray sheep. There we go. I got one. Let's keep looking. What are you doing? Why are you swimming? Come over here. He's swimming. Spartan King just gifted his sub to Frog in a Tuxedo. Congratulations, Frog in a Tuxedo. And thank you, Spartan King, for the support. Alright, the sheep's following me. I thought there were more. I thought there was like a handful of loose animals kind of wandering around. Now this is our little mutton area, but this was done as a way to say thank you to a contributor. So I'm not going to mess with these sheep, even though I very well could use those for my current project. I feel it would be kind of messed up to steal the sheep from that, so I'm not going to do that. Oh yeah, Papa Vera says there's another cow near him, and I can harvest wheat and start breeding. All right, let's bring the sheep over. Let's look for this cow. I swear there was another one. There were like a few around the back of the village. I feel that were like wandering around. That maybe I can recruit them. Go give a look. Maybe I'm wrong though. We'll go take a look though. I think I don't know. We'll look. Come on, sheepy. Come on, Fuzz Bucket. We'll call him Fuzz Bucket. That's his name from now on. Tommy Knocker tipped me $1. Said the classic Bill Murray movie Groundhog Day is rated PG. It's a family film, but the VR game is rated M. I don't get it. Really? Really? The VR game is rated M? Well, the thing is, back then, when Groundhog Day was made, there was no PG-13 rating. That actually didn't come out until a little later. All it was either like PG or R. Those were the two ratings. And then later on, they determined we should have an interim rating between the two because PG is too tame and R is too harsh to rate some movies. So maybe Groundhog Day would have ended up being PG-13 and making the game in modern times. We know it's obviously not something super bad or nothing, but maybe that's what it is. Maybe they wanted to make it like a middle rating, so they made it M for mature. I don't know. Okay. Do I miss my old couch or does the new one fit better? The old couch was soft and comfy, but it didn't really have much support. This couch gave way more support until this couch decided to sink in and give no support at all. Right now I'm sitting on these, you know how you get the throw pillow that comes with the couch? That's what I'm sitting on right now to get any kind of butt support. Because the thing sunk in a million years ago, and, you know, what I'd like to do eventually is find a solution for that. Maybe there's a way to, like, fill the cushions of a couch or something. I don't know. But I'd like to find something because my butt doesn't feel good. I need more support. I don't miss that couch from Connecticut, though. No. I don't miss it. Do I rotate the cushions? I have coma plates, but it doesn't matter anymore. Both cushions are equally flat now. So even when I rotate them, it doesn't do anything. Okay. There's a cow over here. Apparently there's a cow somewhere around here. Whoa, okay. We gotta be careful here, Papa Vera. I don't know if you looked over here. This is the ravine. Okay? This is bad. If we fall in there, that's death. That also is the mine. Remember the mine shaft that we had talked about? That's the mine shaft right there. In the ravine. So we gotta be careful. He says you gotta go back to the spawn to grab something. I left some part of the tree farm to still do. Alright, that's fine. Thank you for the help, and you know, go ahead. I'm gonna keep looking for animals. Oh god. Dude, this is super dangerous. We've got to do something so we don't fall off the edge here. Maybe put up more fencing. Are we gonna need more fencing? Are we good on fencing now, Papa Vera? Or, let me see here. If we're good on fencing, I might use some of the fencing to create a protective barrier so we don't accidentally stumble into the ravine, because it's actually making me quite nervous looking at this thing. I'm like, oh god, like, you know, I'm just going to take one wrong step as death. Because we're right near the end. Alright, I'm going to put up fencing. I'd rather be safe than sorry here. Alright, he says, I think, oh shit. He says, I think we're good for the resource farm, so good. Yeah, let's put fencing up. I don't want to die. I don't want an animal to fall off the edge and die. Let's do this. Lunaba just took me $4. It says, what's the donation to wear the vest and no shirt underneath? There is none. And by the way, I don't believe that's Lunaba either, because Lunaba's never said anything like that. But thank you for the $4 tip, whoever that was being silly. Minecraft Just Tip Me a Dollar says, did you know the original live-action Scooby-Doo movie had to be reshot or would have gotten an R rating? They had to CGI Velma's cleavage out. What? What? No, I don't know any of this. This is ridiculous. What is going on? The original Scooby-Doo was going to get an R rating. What the f... Well, I found the cow. Good. Here, let's put the cow away here. Nice. Okay. We got 2 cows in here now. And he's right, like you said, you could start breeding them. Because apparently you only need 2, right? Jumpstart just curious, has there been a video game or a scene that ever made you emotional for some reason? Yeah, many. I said, when I end a certain game that I feel was like a really great game, you know, you get a little bit of a feeling, oh man, it's over, right? But, you know, To the Moon, when I beat To the Moon, I was like, got really emotional at the end, you know? It just made me think about a lot of stuff in my life. Okay. So I think that's all right now. I think the fence doesn't need to go all the way because now, obviously, if I fall in here, I'm safe. I just didn't want to fall into the ravine, you know? And the ravine was right over here. Yeah, right there. It's just a crazy bad drop, you know? Is it on the other side, too? Over there, we got torches. The reason there's torches over there is because that's where it's the entrance to the mine system, where I'd fallen once. I had to dig my way back up. And so that's how you enter the mine system. What do I think of the new YouTube uploader, asked Zelda Minis? It's even more bloated than the other stuff already on YouTube. It uses tons of memory. It's so many issues. If you try to add a video to a playlist while it's uploading in a YouTube uploader, the video shows in the playlist like 7 times. It's like duplicates itself. It's just really messy. You could tell they didn't test it. I'm sorry. You could tell they did not test this thing. I've gotten used to using it. It basically is double work for me because you have to manually put the information for each video in one at a time. It used to be you could say, I want to upload 5 videos. Throw them into the uploader. They'd all show up in a line, and you could just go, oh, paste the description 5 times. Paste, 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 paste. Paste the tags. Paste, 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 paste. You have to do each one individually now. In addition, they then added a new thing where each video you upload to YouTube, you have to identify what kind of content it has. You have to say if it has adult language. You have to say if it has violence and what kind of violence. You have to say if it has any kind of drug-related use, sexual content, discussion of like serious world themes like the coronavirus. Like you have to put all this information into every single video you upload to YouTube. They basically made the whole system a nightmare. Now the good news is my videos are just gameplay, and in general, I could cover them all with a blanket, like 2 clicks, and I'm done. But if ever I have a video that has sexual content in it because a game has it in it or whatever, I have to flag it appropriately. If I don't, YouTube might say, oh, you misflagged your video and get me in trouble and stuff like that. Pretty dumb, but it is what it is. You know, they keep changing the website to have more and more work for content creators. Isn't that nice? All right, anyway, let's just make sure this is safe. It looks safe to me. It looks like there's no ravine here, so I think we're good, okay? All right. Lego Mario tipped me $1 and said, would you ever consider playing the Sega Saturn or PlayStation 1 Street Fighter movie tie-in game from the 90s? It'd be funny to see you shit all over it. In reality, there's 2 games. As silly as that sounds, there were 2 different Street Fighter the movie games. One was the arcade version, and one was the console version. And in reality, one of them was good. I don't remember which one, though. One of them actually played similarly to, say, a Street Fighter game. And it had Street Fighter mechanics and everything in it. And it actually legitimately was not a bad fighting game. The other one was terrible. Like, the two versions are completely different. But I can't remember which is which, because I haven't played them in so long. It is silly, though, to see, like, Raul Julia scanned into the game like he's a Mortal Kombat character, right? It is. It's funny to see the character scans in the game doing motion capture and shit. It's pretty surreal, honestly. But would I ever play it? Maybe. I'm sure you could get it probably emulated or whatever. I doubt you could buy them anywhere. But all right. So we made the fence. I think we're safe now. We've made the fencing. Let's see what's next on the agenda. So Papa Vera was making these planters. So I guess what he's doing, he filled each planter with cobblestone. I think he was filling them with cobblestone. And then he was putting the torches out, but I guess he ran out. So we have to just get some kind of blocks. It doesn't have to be cobblestone. It could be any kind of block and the torches. And we have to finish doing that over there. Beautiful Butterfly, thank you for the dollar tip. But that was the topic we talked about last night, and I'm not getting into it on tonight's stream again. Seriously, like, enough is enough with that nonsense. I don't want to start controversy and get people all riled up again, so we're not talking about that. Okay. Why is there a single torch? We'll grab this cobblestone. I don't know why there's a single torch. Here we go. Alright, we're going to finish up the tree planting area over here. So let's fill in. We're going to fill in all these holes with cobblestone. And then we're going to put torches appropriate distances around these planters. Okay. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Oh, man, I came out of nowhere. So I'm super happy today because my wife is home from work and she is going to be making our Italian bake. This is when she takes either some kind of pasta, whether it's penne, rotini, rigatoni, and she makes some pasta. She puts it into a baking pan, and she adds all kinds of fresh ingredients, including chopped tomatoes, a little bit of tomato paste, fresh basil, among other things like seasonings, some mozzarella cheese that she puts on top, and then she bakes it in the oven, and it all melts together. It comes out so effing good. It's one of the best things she makes. We both love this thing. And I cannot wait to have some for dinner. Oh, and what we do is we buy these meatballs that aren't made of red meat. They're made of chicken. Chicken meatballs. But they have, like, different Italian cheeses and seasonings in them. And you have it with those meatballs in it. Oh, my God. The thing's so fucking good, dude. It's so good. I've found substituting chicken for red meat has not been an issue anymore. Like, at first it was. At first I was like, man, you know, not eating red meat, I crave a burger. I crave a steak, you know. Not anymore. It kind of, the whole desire for red meat has gone away. I almost never really desire it anymore. Maybe every once in a while I feel like a burger, or I'll go out and be like, oh, this place has like a cheesesteak. I'll get it for variety because I never eat red meat anymore. But very rarely do I crave it. And like having chicken meatballs, surprisingly enough, I love them. They taste amazing. How do I get my iron? I take multivitamins. So I get a multivitamin supplement. Even though I'm not eating red meat, I get it from a multivitamin supplement. So I'm fine. I just want to make sure I have enough. I think I have enough. I may need more than the 64 torches, though. Andy Dick Fan tipped me $1. So what do I think about the fighting game War Gods? Would you ever consider playing it? I played it in arcades back in the day, but it wasn't a well-balanced game. The game kind of had like one or two characters that were really, really overpowered and broken compared to everybody else in the game. And so it never really was taken seriously as a fighting game. In addition, it had this ginormous button on the arcade cabinet that was it actually said 3D. It was a big green button that glowed, okay? And when you had the ability to use a 3D move or a 3D attack in the game, you would press this button and then drag your character around the screen. It was kind of like, you know how in Tekken, you could sidestep by tapping up or down, and the character just sidesteps? In War Gods, you had to hold the 3D button down, and then you would walk in the axis, you know, to move around in a 3D environment. But the game was alright, but like I said, some characters were way overpowered. And, the 3D button in a lot of arcades broke frequently because it was this oddly shaped button. It was huge, you know. And so it would break, and then you couldn't do the 3D attach. It's just stupid because that's like the gimmick of the game. In addition, in some arcades, the 3D buttons, like the light bulbs they put inside of them to make them glow, were faulty, and you would go to play the game, and it would be hot to the touch. So there'd be people going to play, oh, War Gods, you go to do, what the button would overheat, and it like burn your fucking hand when you went to play it. Like, what is going on here? That's it. Obviously they didn't know what they were doing when they made the game. Overall, though, it's one of those forgotten gems. It's made by Midway, the same people who made Mortal Kombat, and that was when Mortal Kombat 4 came out and was 3D, and so they wanted to make a bunch of 3D games. They thought they were going to cash in on the whole 3D fad of fighting games at that time. But War Gods never really caught on, so I think it ended up being a loss for them. Like, no one really cared about it, and they, you know, they were their home versions. Yeah, no one bought them. No one really cared about that, you know. Okay. All right. Here we go. Someone just asked, why don't I read the guides off of my laptop instead of my phone? Because it would probably be a lot less annoying. Well, there's a good reason for that. In reality, my laptop right now is being used 50-50. The left-hand side of the screen is my Streamlabs leaderboard where it's reading out all your contributions. And on the right-hand side, it's the stream chat. So I can see it split. And I need that space. If I were to, let me bring up the guide. Now I can't see what you guys are talking about. In addition, my laptop is super old and screwed up. I mean that. Like, all I ever do on this thing is those two things. I don't do anything else because it's too slow. It actually is screwed up and won't load, and it'll frequently crash. So I wouldn't even try using it for that. I just use the phone is fine. It's okay. Let's see here. Okay, height limiters is the next step. He says, use glass blocks. You can use cobble, but I wouldn't recommend it. Place the glass 8 blocks above ground, directly above where the sapling will go. To find the correct spacing for the rest of the glass, bridge across 3 blocks using a temporary block that is easy to break like dirt. Okay. So all I'm trying to do... Oh, shit, he scared me. All I'm trying to do is make space limiters 8 blocks up from on top of the center of each area. Time to sleep. Fair enough. So I need to go grab a bunch of dirt. And once I grab a bunch of dirt, then I can start building the space limiters with glass blocks. So I'll do that next. Dirt and glass blocks. And I can put away a bunch of stuff here. Okay, let's put away. I don't need the cobblestone anymore. I don't need the fencing. Here's some dirt. I'll take some extra dirt, just in case I need it. And now I gotta figure out where I put the glass blocks. Here they are. Alright, cool. Ciara Bahiana. Just cheers. There's a question that's been tormenting all the frogs in the chat. Is it true that penne is easier to eat? That meme. Uh-oh, Papa Bear dropped. I'm gonna have to re-invite him. That's random. He just dropped again and I had nothing to do with it. Huh. Yeah, look at that. He was building a limiter and then he dropped. What happened here? Alright, Papa Vera, let me know when you're ready and I'll re-invite you. I don't know if your internet went down or something. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now it would be 8. But, what we're talking about here is a meme that came about one day. Someone legitimately asked me on a stream, what's my favorite kind of pasta and why? And I answered, well, any pasta that has like a hole in it. He says he's ready to be re-invited. Okay, let me get him. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on, Papa Vera. It seems flaky, doesn't it? It doesn't seem like it's consistent that this works, that he just drops randomly like that. So anyway, the meme originated. People asked me what kind of pasta is the best to eat. And I said, well, I prefer penne it's easier to eat than other pastas because it's hollow. And hollow pasta, you can use your fork to scoop through it and pick it up and eat it. You don't have to stab. You don't have to twirl. You could literally just put it through the hole, and it could even be full of sauce, and you eat it like that, and it's good. You know, that was what I was getting at when I said that. But people turned it into a meme that I prefer a penne, it's easy to eat, because apparently penne means like penis in some other language or something. I don't fucking know. But they made it into a joke or something like that. In reality, it's not just penne pasta. I like any hollow pasta. So my wife's favorite pasta is rigatoni. She really likes rigatoni because it's hollow and she finds it, you know, better for flavor-wise because it picks up sauce and or other ingredients in the hollow tubes of the pasta. So that's where the meme came from. It's a really silly thing. I don't know why people turned it into something, you know, over the top like they did, because there's really not much to it. Okay. Am I going to play Minecraft Dungeons? That's one button dash. I don't know yet. What Y elevation am I at? 77. And we started at 69, so that should be correct, right? It should be 9 up. I think we're good. I think it's correct. Good. He says perfect. Perfect. Or perfect, as they say in Street Fighter 2. You win. Perfect. Ah! Ha ha ha! We collided. All right. I'll break them all up now. Reginaldville Johnson tipped me $1. Where did the turtleneck meme come from? I think that one is the most bizarre one. I have no clue. I really have no idea. Maybe it was some really obscure, innocuous reference during a stream at some point. I don't know. I don't really even understand the meme. Like, I don't know what it's supposed to mean. Does it even mean anything? Because half these memes don't mean shit. They seem to exist just for the sake of existing rather than having any sense to them, right? So I have no idea. Big Papa Phil gifted a sub to Nose Vacuum. Congratulations, Nose Vacuum, on the gifted sub. Thank you, Big Papa Phil, for the support. Thank you guys for an overwhelmingly positive stream. Like, $227 of tips on one stream. And by the way, it should be noted, the one tip was a giant tip earlier from AMAC, which was a $105 tip. We still would have hit the tips goal today, even if AMAC had tip, you know? That's pretty damn awesome. Thank you guys for that. All right. Continue going this way. We're going to have to break up all this dirt. Oh, my nose is itching me. My nose is itching me really bad today because of my allergies. So these are height limiters. I guess what this means is that you'll have trees growing only a certain height and they won't go crazy tall or anything. That's interesting. So what I'm assuming is this is going to be a very uniform forest that we're growing here, right? It's going to be like all really like nicely spaced out and everything. Well, it's starting to rain. Hopefully we don't get hit by lightning while we're up here. All right, one more column of it. Cool. Ninstar Rune Chaser can unite Papa Vera. Even though I call myself the King of Hate, I'm not really a king. I have no ability to actually knight Papa Vera. I'm sorry. Maybe if you want to call the Queen, Her Majesty, and see if she'll knight him, maybe. I think he's worthy of it, but, you know, I'm not knighted either. And the glass mobs cannot spawn on. You don't have to worry about lightning at the top. Oh, okay. Oh, it's just lighting. Excuse me, not lightning. Lighting at the top. Well, that's good. I didn't know that mobs can't spawn on glass. Something unique. All right, we've done it. I guess now we just got to break all the dirt. Here, I'll start over here. This corner. Randy's Flamebeard is here. He says, I'm back. What did I miss? Oh, you missed a lot. We're working on this. I first originally bagged this. I thought we were building a villager spawner. But in reality, this is something completely different. This is going to be like a really efficient system where we're going to be growing trees. We're going to be breeding cows. We're going to be breeding sheep. We're going to have different kinds of sheep. This is pretty neat, actually. I had no idea this was what we were getting at when we started working on this earlier today, but now it seems like it's going to be a pretty useful thing that we're going to do. New Star Rune Cherry says they can't spawn at the bottom half of slabs as well, for the record, or on stairs. Interesting. I'll go this way because it's still connected over here. I'll get this end. Here we go. Okay, so I'll go back this way. Well, actually, I should do this. Ow! Well, that's the way the dummy falls, I guess. Looks like I'll break this. Big Papa Phil just gifted us up to execute clown mode. Gee, Papa Phil, I seem to be seeing a pattern with the people you're gifting subs to. Just saying. Grab this dirt for future use. Snag it all. Okay. Agate Toto says we should make some fireworks to celebrate Memorial Day. I don't think we're going to have time. We only have a half an hour left. If you can believe it, guys. I've been playing for like almost 3 hours today. Time flies during these Minecraft streams, dude. Alright, so now you can plant all the saplings. So to do that, what I would need to do is go just put them right in the center areas. I guess I'll go grab them. Huh. Wait a minute. Here they are. I got them. Alright, I'll work on that. I'll plant the saplings. I got them. Okay. Doobie-doobie-doo. Nose Vacuum Chasing. I'm pretty excited to see the special Hunter Vest streak. What are you planning for the epic event? Many things. Why do you say, oh shit? What happened? Oh no! You know... Alright. I can kill them all, except the leader, and I have the flint for that. The problem is it's raining, and I don't know if the flint works in rain. Yeah, I don't know if the flint will work on this asshole in rain or not. I could try. It doesn't, so I'm fucked. How am I going to kill this guy? I can't build gravel on his head, because I don't have gravel. I'd have to put him in a boat and all that. Shit, what do we do? What do we do to kill this asshole? Ha ha! He's rowing him away. Is he gonna do the gravel trick? He rowed him. That's nice. I don't think I have enough. I don't have a gravel in these chests. We might have to try to see if we can get more gravel. I don't think I have any right now, though. That's the problem. I don't think we have enough gravel to do it. Why is he not? He's not aggroed. What the fuck? He's not aggroed at all. What is going on? Oh, now he's aggroed. But he's not firing. Ah! Alright, I'm gonna stay away from him. I'm just gonna keep building the saplings. That fucking hurt. Right between the eyes. Okay, so, what do we have planned for the 100 Vest stream on Wednesday? First of all, the return of DSP Tries It. There will be a live DSP Tries It taking place during the show. Also, I'll be just hanging out with people. We're going to do some Q&A, a chill, just talking kind of a stream. I think that'll be neat. We're going to also do a segment where I go back and I play back some of the oldest remixes that fans made of me like 10 years ago. But we're going to watch the music videos together, all right? And I'm actually going to be talking with you guys, like commenting on the music videos. Some of these music videos are quite well done and quite entertaining. And I'd like to talk a little bit about them and kind of reminisce on the playthroughs that are featured in those music videos, okay? In addition to that, Jasper's probably going to join us for a bit. Maybe play with Jasper for a bit. Just so you guys can see him and see how he's doing. Probably bring a toy of his in here that he likes and play with him for a bit. On top of that, if we have time, maybe we're going to do some Animal Crossing where I visit players' islands. Like, there's a lot of potential stuff we can do during this event, okay? But in general, we are not going to be doing a lot of gaming. It's not going to be focused on gaming at all. It's going to be more of just a really laid-back, chill stream, okay? Alexander Rossi chooses, what happens if you don't hit the goal during the night stream tonight? You're still doing a celebration. No, it's a 100-streak celebration. Of course I'm not doing it if we don't hit the streak tonight. We have to hit 100 on the late stream tonight, and then it'll happen on Wednesday, okay? Star Room says, are you holding the nap against the pillagers there? The what? I have no idea what that means. Andy Dick took me $1. Did you ever have any kind of copyright or trademark for Dark Side? Phil, what was the process? How does one going about doing this? Yes, but I'm not going to go into details about any of this stuff because sadly, whenever I talk about that stuff, behind the scenes, people tend to use it for malicious purposes. And I know that sounds stupid, but it's true. Like, people tend to go out of their way to use information like that in a negative way against me. Oh, I think Papa Vera killed the guy because he's gone. So we're not going to be talking about any kind of legality stuff at all on my streams. I'm sorry, we're just not going to, okay? Magnus Flamebeard Cheer, he said, I'm quite enjoying Chains of Olympus. It feels like a nice and smaller adventure from the PS2 games while retaining some of the gameplay of those games. It could be fun to watch you play that in Ghost of Sparta someday. Fair enough. Big Papa Phil did us up to Silent Weapons 3. Congratulations, Silent Weapons. So I think we've done the basis of the tree farm. I think it's complete. Let's double check that. Yeah, in fact, the next steps are for the villager breeder. Yeah. Okay. So I guess this is technically done. Right? What this is a tree farm, as well as a place where we can breed sheep and we can breed cows if we want. Cool. I guess later on we'll try to recruit more animals over there. Nose Vacuum Cheer said, we don't hit 100 streak, we get a 99 vest streak special. No. We have to hit the 100. I'm sorry. Alright, so now we're doing the villager farm. So I guess what I should do, I should grab a lot of this stuff. Yeah. I should put a lot of this stuff, well, you know what? I don't think we need the glass for that. I think the chests were for that, but not the glass. Oh shit, what's that? There's a spider nearby. What I need to do, we're done with the saplings. I need to grab all the beds. I know there was a stack of seeds needed or two. I'm going to put a lot of this into the ender chest and then bring it back over to the area where we're going to need it. It makes sense to do so. And then we need this. We don't need the slabs. That was a mistake. I'm trying to remember what we need. We're going to need the buckets. I know that. We need all the beds. Okay, I got all those. The pistons, the redstone shit that I made. I can't remember the name of. We need the redstone torches. We're going to need the stacks of torches. Yep. I don't think we need those things. Those weren't part of it, I don't believe. Granite. I'll just grab those. Alright, I'm going to put all these in the ender chest. There you go. Now I'm going to bring the ender chest over with me to where we're going to be doing the villager spawner. Okay. Alexander Rossi asked, well, am I open to embracing the hint meme? Look what he did. Yeah, I put that up there. This is, or do I think that the hint meme is a detractor meme? I don't see why it's a detractor meme. It's something I literally said on stream. Right? I've literally said hint. So how is that a detractor meme? It's not, right? Junior man, I don't give a fuck about anything you just said. So thanks for the cheer, but that is complete stupidity. So here we are. I'm assuming I should put the resources down outside, like right here. And here we go. Because I want to rebuild the other chest right there, so we have extra room to put everything else in it, right? Because I got to transfer the other shit over here now. Okay. What sucks is that Pablo Vera can't access anything in the ender chest, right? He's going to be breeding the animals? Okay. Yeah, that kind of stinks. Because I want him to be able to access the items, so maybe I'm going to have to make another double chest here or something. We'll have to see. Andy Dick to me $, said, what does look here, look, listen mean? Oh, that's not mine. That's not even a meme of me. That meme is from a different streamer, Wings, and I guess that's something he said on his stream during an epic moment that everyone remembers. I wouldn't even know. I've never seen the moment, so I don't actually know what a reference is. Okay. Every player can access an ender chest, but every inventory is unique to that player. Oh, so he could use the ender chest, but it would be his own inventory, not mine? That's interesting. Okay, I got it. That's pretty interesting. Okay. I'm trying to remember, what are the things we're still going to need? I honestly don't know. Because I know we used a lot of the resources for this, what we're just doing. So I don't honestly know what other resources were needed for the other thing, for the villager grinder or whatever. You know, I don't know the difference between the two. So I might just empty one of these chests out. Ow. I might just empty one of these chests out completely and break it so that way I have two more. I want to make another double chest over there. Here. I'll clear up. My whole bottom row will be junk that I don't need, and I'm going to put it into the other chest for combination purposes. Like this. Okay. Dump all this stuff. Didn't I say the phrase "look here, look, listen" unironically though? I don't recall that. It's not my meme. It's Wing's meme. All right. Maybe that's it. I'm gonna take these shovels with me just in case we need to dig more. And you know what? I should take those pickaxes with me too. Those are pretty valuable. That one's about to break, so that's not valuable. I think that's it. I don't think we're gonna need any of this other stuff. Okay. I think. I could be wrong. We only got about 15 minutes left on today's stream. So I will do as much as I can over there following Papa Vera's instructions. Regardless, we had good progress today. With Papa Vera helping, it actually, you know, dramatically improved how much we could get done. And we did that whole thing there, which is really nice. And now we can get back to this villager spawner, right? I can told us don't forget about the sign. Alright, I guess what we can do. Let me unload this inventory and let me see if we can do the sign, get that over with. The breeding is so broken on Bedrock, it works to our advantage because you can breed animals quickly. Sadly, I think that will be fixed in 1.16. So saith the Papa Vera. Okay. Now I gotta transfer this stuff over to the large chest. And then we'll probably do the sign and we'll see what time it is. That might be the end of our stream for today. Another great Minecraft stream in the bag. It was very relaxing. It was fun. Hope that you guys enjoyed it. We had good progress. We had good discussion. Great contributions. Thank you guys for that. I dig playing Minecraft with you guys. It's fun. It's fun. It's relaxing. It's chill. It's everything I like about streaming. Except for that little scuffle we had at the beginning with the stupid creeper that blew up my fence, and then my sheep all ran off, but we got control today. Junior Mitch Judy says, when you scratch your nuts, do you do the manly thing and sniff your fingers after? Oh my god. Anyway, let us now go see if I even have a sign pre-built. I think I do. But let's go see if I have a sign pre-built that I can use for this. Now you see, I don't have to scratch my balls to smell. I have a jar of ball scent, of course, that I smell all the time. Phil's balls jarred up. It's great. It's really good. I wear it as a cologne. You people are fucking weird when you ask shit like that, man. I don't know what your problem is, dude. Oh my god. Anyway, this is, I guess, Papa Vera. Oh no, I made this. I forgot I had made this. I made another chest over here because my inventory was overflowing. That's right. I made this last time. I have to see if I have a sign pre-made. If not, I have to make one. A lot of name tags I'm seeing around, but no sign. Ah! Oak sign. Alright, hold on. Be the Colonel Chase, you should bottle up my Phil's balls. People pay good money for that. I'm sure they will. They're disgusting people. Wow, loads of protein. I didn't even want to know that, and I don't want to talk about that. That's fucking disturbing shit right there. Okay. So... apparently, Akim Toto says he sent me an email. with the new information about this sign. Let's see if I can find it. I got to get through all these emails that I got today. A lot of emails. All right, here. Oh shit, it's the wrong one. Here we go. Okay. What the fuck? Oh my god. Alright, well, Agam Toto wants me to do the weirdest thing ever. Haha, seriously. Bug Juice tipped me $1. Says, if you had your own concert singing your remixes, what would be the grand finale encore song? Oh, that's would be a question for you guys. Out of all the songs and remixes that have been made by my fans over the years, what do you guys think would be the big grand finale to play us out song? What do you guys think? BG Stuff says, can you please say hi to me? Hi to me. Doug's on the floor. I spawn, I die. Yes, I am still taking remix submissions. What you need to do is you make a remix, upload it to YouTube, and then send me the link and I'll check it out. You know, I feel that it's good enough or worthy, I will add it to the pre-stream rotation. Don't feel bad if I don't think it is. Okay. Are you guys ready? No, we're not going in there. I'm kidding. We're not going in there. We gotta put a sign outside the nether portal. Right here. Okay? The thing is, what Akim Toto wants me to type, I don't think even fits. So, he also wants me to hide it. Don't ask me why he wants me to hide this. Okay? I'm just doing what I'm instructed by someone who is a top contributor. This is what he wants me to do. So, he wants me to put this in. I seriously don't even think this is gonna fit, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna get as close to it as I can. And if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. Okay? Okay. Where do you see this? I don't even understand what this means. I don't think it fits. Let me test it. It did fit. Narrowly, but it did fit. Are you guys ready? This is what Akim Toto's been waiting for like the longest time. You ready? This is the best I can do to center it or whatever. Alright, here it is. Get ready. Okay, so thank you, Akim Toto, for the contributions over time. And those are from quite a long time ago. We're talking like probably like February when he was top contributor and he earned the right to do this portal and the sign and everything. I appreciate that, and I hope that you enjoy the fruits of your contributions. All right. Nose Vacuum, thanks for the cheer. Eternal Napalm did 100 bit cheers. After Morrowind, I would love to see you play the Elder Scrolls Online. The main quest is super good and has the best characters of any Elder Scrolls game, and the main quest also naturally includes the Fighters Guild and Mages Guild, and you play main quest missions solo. Right, but just like any other MMO, isn't it that people could completely mess with you and screw it over? You know what I mean? Like, if people were to join and troll me, would I not be able to progress in it? That's honestly the thing that's kind of holding me back from doing MMOs, you know? So I think we're good for this week, actually. Last chance if anyone has anything to talk about or whatever. I'm not going to start building anything else. I've only got like 5 minutes left here on the stream, so I'm not going to start anything new. What I would say is I want to say thank you to Mr. Papavera. Thank you very much, Papavera, for all your help today. Thank you to the viewers for chilling with me and hanging out in a nice extended stream of Minecraft. Thank you to the contributors who obviously keep this whole thing going and made us far exceed our vest streak. It was a really good one, right? So what are we doing next time around, FYI? We're working on this again. We're going back to the villager spawner, which is what I thought we were doing today, but we ended up doing something completely different and unique, which is fine. And it looks like it'll be pretty useful. So next time around, he's floating. How do you do that? He's floating. Next time around, it will be the villager spawner that we will focus on. In fact, you know, Papa Vera had given me tons of instructions on how to work on that, but we just, you know, we never got around to it, you know, so. Okay. Alrighty. I'm just trying to see the instructions for the villager spawner. Let's see here. Looks like it's going to be pretty elaborate. He also, wow. Papa Vera even did a whole reorganization of my inventory deal here, which is pretty neat. That we're going to, it looks like, eventually get to. But, yeah, next week we'll work on this villager spawner and see how far we can get with it. Yeah, okay. Good stuff. Alright. I guess it's going to be it for the stream. Look, Papa Vera's actually starting. He's starting work. That's going to be it for the stream. Thank you, guys. Papa Vera, I don't know if you're going to stick around. If you're going to stick around, I can attempt to leave everything up. You know what I mean? Like, I can attempt to leave this on during the break. Tonight I'm doing Modern Warfare, so I can just leave this on for a little bit. If you want to stick around. That's up to you, Papa Vera. I don't know if you had any intention of sticking around after I stopped playing. But, I could leave it on temporarily during my time when I'm eating dinner or whatever. He said, sure. Alright, if that's the case, let me run and get into a safe place, right? Let me get into my place where I sleep. And, he can, if he wants to do a little bit more resource gathering or start construction on that villager creator or whatever, he can do that if he so pleases. Let me go get to a safe spot, and then we'll adjourn for the week. Chunky Jack to me $3 today. How's it going? I keep actually sorry about a detractor meme. I don't even know what you're talking about, so don't worry. You don't have to apologize for something that I'm not even aware of. I am aware that there are many detractor memes. Lionel Richie to me $1 said, do you think you could sell out CenturyLink Field if you held a concert there? I think you would open with the Sonic song and end with I Spawn, I Die. No, I don't think anyone would care. I think you'd maybe get like 10 people total. He's got a monocle. Huh? He's a cartographer. I was gonna say I never saw a villager with a monocle on. Alright. Alright, guys. That is gonna be it. I'm not gonna save yet. I'm just gonna kind of stand here while Papa Vera plays. But I'd like to say thanks very much for a great stream. You guys are an awesome audience. Until next week, remember, next week, same time, same place. We'll continue on with all of our projects and have another chill stream here, alright? Thank you guys very much. I will see you later.